Hello, folks. It's wonderful. I've just been out walking for 11 hours. I've done 42.4 kilometers. And along the way, it was so beautiful. Just at the very last hour or so, one gentleman approached me and said, Do you believe in God? I said, Which one? The second question, Where are you from? I said, God never asked me where I'm from. God never asked me what religion I believe in. God never asked me what color I am. God never asked me, where do you live? Because these were the questions I was asked by this individual who stopped me and asked if I believe in God. And he asked me if I read the Quran. I said, I'm uneducated. I don't know what to read. Whatever I read, I won't be able to understand anything because I'm an uneducated man. And then he carried on. Where do you live? I said, God never asked me where I lived. I said, where do you work? What do you do for a living? I said, God never asked me any of these questions. And I never give hard time to God either. Every morning, every afternoon, every Sunday, every Friday, every Saturday evening, if you believe in many different gods, if you believe in certain type of God, certain way about, that God never has asked any questions from us. But we go in front of God, we go in front of the Creator. We are telling him or her, these days, difficult, how to live. It is time that the creation and the Creator has done a phenomenal job in creating you, me, and the existence in the most wonderful ways. The spring flowers are out. It's telling the life is about to blossom. Instead of crippling your mind, instead of getting twisted and tangled in what you have learned, don't go and question the Creator. Just be humble about the creation. Just be pleasant about the phenomena of life, of creation. Because every life is being created with a phenomenal intelligence, great emphasis gone in, creating every life, even the microbe, even the insect, even the virus, even the blade of grass is created with such intelligence. If you go and look at it closely, you won't be able to take your eyes off and come to a conclusion as to how that blade of grass has been made. Look at an ant. Every life is created with great intelligence to survive. Intelligence is built into every life to survive. A brief moment of time that has been given on this planet for all living species and life. It is time that we be humbled and bow down, and it's worship worthy the creation itself. And that's what we should look up to. That's what we should pray. That's what we should bow down to. That's what we must become so humiliated and appreciate the creation the way it is. Looking at life all around and including every life as part of yours is the most wonderful way to be as a human being. Is not to go in front of everyone and ask questions. Where are you from? What do you believe? Do you believe in God? Where do you live? What job do you work? What job do you do? It's And where did you get education? What language do you speak? All of this is to try and ridicule, minuscule, belittle, undermine, and discard in their conversation, in their mind. Don't allow this to happen, folks. Be uneducated just the way life is. Your education should not trample you, cripple you, minuscule you. What you learn is supposed to enhance you and empower you in making vulnerable, making the creation blossom in front of you. Don't get into the logic of right and wrong and polarization of life, dividing and breaking it up. Just be pleasant with oneself without all the need for you to be entertained, to be pleasant and joyful and happy. One can be so pure in nature as the Creator and the God has intended. So it is time, before you start reading up scriptures, before you start preaching the scriptures, reading it out, just learn to be in silence at least in front of the Creator. Don't give all of what you learn and tell Him what to do. Just be humiliated by the creation itself, that you're a speck of dust. You're gone. Ideas, your puny ideas are dissipated, gone. Don't go on about doing this to humanity and to the creation. Learn to live with such a pleasant and gentleness as a human being and as a life. And through this, you may come out to be a profound and impactful. Your profoundness should be impactful. It's not how impactful you are in what you do. Whatever you do, be gentle and be inclusive and be pleasant the way you are.